The scramble for Africa is serious. Change the language, change the people, change the maps, change the historical facts for his story. In 1948, apartheid happened in South Africa. In 1948, the modern state of Israel was established. Why is it we can find the same scriptural lands in West, Central, East, and so-called South Africa dating back thousands of years before the so-called Middle East regions were named? Why are the borders so small for these so-called Middle East Northeast African regions? Your enemies have given you the lie. The lie cannot last forever. Everyone who was deceived by the lie will regret ever trusting in those who told the lie. The depths of the lie are great. They renamed so-called Northeast Africa to the Middle East because once you learn South is North, they will say they have never told you it was North Africa, to begin with. North is South and South is North. When you meditate on this, all historical accounts become reality, including the scriptures. Every scriptural detail lines up precisely when you realize Western neuroscience has flipped the way we understand our geography from our ancestral point of view. South was North, and what we were taught as North was actually South. In doing this, they have easily replaced the people with another people. They have replaced the original names of those African scriptural lands with another name. This is the reality we live in and have to uncover. For the real Jerusalem, Pella, Canaan and Canaan, Nazarene, Nazareth, Edom, Ophir, Mamre, Jericho, Jordan, Bethel, Shiloh, Herod, Hermon, Morijah, Bethesda, Berea, Bethlehem, Galilee, Lebanon, Hephzibah, Rehoboth, Beersheba, Hebron, Mount Ararat, to name a few, is in South and West Africa, and Mount Zion is Kenya. Negro Bantu Hebrews ruled from the tip of so-called South Africa all the way down, encompassing West and East Africa, Lower Ethiopia. The Garden of Eden begins in so-called South Africa. Some of the very earliest Egyptian maps show the South as up, presumably equating the Nile's northward flow with the force of gravity. And a river goes out of Eden to water the garden, and from there it separated, and became 4 heads. The name of the first is Paashun Pishan, that is which is round about the whole land of Chavila, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good, there is bdellium and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Jihon, the same as that runs round about the whole land of Cush. And the name of the third river is Kittikul, Tigris, that is which goes toward the east of Ashur, Assyria. And the fourth river is Paratha, Euphrates. Bereshith, Genesis 2:10-14. Remember, the borders of Egypt and Ethiopia was not what you think they are today. Africa is 14 times bigger than Greenland, 3 times bigger than the US, and almost twice the size of Russia. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Sears. Africa.